Hello, everybody. And this is my fourth attempt of making this video because each time I've made the video, someone has called me. So I'm going to try again. It's Mental Health Awareness Month. May is, if you did not know, May is Mental Health Awareness Month. I started the month, pretty sure I started the month with a video of mental health. And as we close the month, it's the 21st, but it's only a couple of weeks away. I actually make a list of these are things that actually help me with my own mental well-being. These are things that I do, and I suggest everyone do them for their own mental well-being. I have tried consistently when I get on X and join spaces and all that stuff is to try to bring mental health awareness, try to bring up the mental health issue. Unfortunately, number one, mental health is not the top priority for any politician. Two, mental health is not what anyone in the spaces, regardless of what they tell you, actually want to talk about. It's always sensationalized gossip, whatever. They don't want to talk about mental health or trying to solve the issues. And if you do talk to a politician that happens to get into a space, you're never going to be able to talk to them about mental health because, again, mental health is an issue that they don't actually want to talk about or solve or help in any regard. What they want to continue doing is run on the actual mental health. People need mental health, but they don't actually want to help the mentally ill community. So I have taken it upon myself as a person that suffers mental health issues. I have taken it upon myself to try to make the change that I want to see in the world. And regardless of these morons that continue pretending that they care about the mentally ill community, I do not acknowledge you because you're all morons. Yes, I'm talking to all the people in the spaces I have joined that have consistently ignored my topic of mental health. Now, my list actually consists of, things that have helped me. Trying to make a better version of myself is number one on my list because it is something that you do to yourself. It also ties into my second one, which is self-care. But the reason why I say trying to be a better version of yourself is learning to grow, learning to accept responsibility for your past actions, and trying to become a better person. This is something you have to learn. This is something that you have to grow as an individual. You have to take responsibility for yourself. You have to take responsibility for your actions, and you have to learn from your mistakes. If you don't do this, you're just going to continue keeping the pattern of doing the same thing over and over. And you don't want that. You want to become a better version of yourself, the better version of the person you were. So the only way to do that is by learning from your mistakes, accepting responsibility for your mistakes, and then growing from them. Now, like I said, self-care is pretty much explanatory. Now, again, if you are not taking care of yourself, who's going to take care of you? Are you going to depend on anybody to take care of you? No. You need to learn to take care of yourself. That's what self-care is. Making sure to take care of yourself. Like, I got to teach that. Now, learning to forgive. Now, this is a really, really hard thing because most people that suffer from mental illness are either from trauma that they've experienced or people that were just mean and horrible, vicious people in life. I don't know. But whatever the trauma was, whatever the thing was, I can only say learn to forgive. Once you have learned to forgive that individual, the person, family, whatever it is, the trauma, you can learn to let go. And that is something you are never, ever going to keep, in the sense that if you continue to hold on to that hate, you continue to hold on to that anger, it will poison you. So the best thing that you can do is learn to forgive That's simple. Now, I know this is going to sound controversial, but for some people, therapy is a tool that needs to be used and not ignored. Therapy has helped me so much. I don't understand why more people are not getting therapy. Therapy gets such a bad rap, and I don't know why people just continue to say, oh, you don't need therapy. I 100% believe in therapy. These people that probably have never had therapy are these people that are trying to grift and get money off you. Listen, if you need to seek therapy, use it. It's a tool to be used, not ignored. Okay, kindness goes a long way, and I'm like 100% going to say that if you are a evil person, then you can go around being evil. But if you want to actually make a difference in the world, try being kind. Your coping skills. Now, if you do not have a coping skills list, like praying, music, coloring, books, journaling, all this kind of stuff, if you do not have a coping list, make one. You should have a coping list. And when you have a coping skills list, that is what you go back for whenever you experience any one of your issues. If you start feeling triggered by any one of your things that might trigger you into feeling depressed, sad, crying, whatever the case may be, use your coping skills. That's what they're there for. Praying is the greatest way to heal and find peace. Period. I'm not even going to expand on that because that's exactly it. Working out helps to make you feel good and give you the confidence that you need. I 100% believe that whether you decide to go for a walk, whether you decide to go to the park, whether you decide to exercise in the machine or turn on YouTube and start dancing, these are the type of things that give you the dopamine that you need and absolutely help give you the confidence that you need. Because once you start working out, you definitely gain confidence. Now, of course, healthy eating is one of the most common things I will say that people ignore. Listen, you eating a big cake is not going to make you feel better. It's not going to make you feel better. So don't do it. Stay away from junk food. I do not eat junk food. Don't drink soda. Soda is like, oh God. Soda is like the worst for you. I just stay away from it. I mean, if you ever need a ginger ale once in a while, I could understand. But drinking Diet Coke or any of that is just so bad. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. Don't do it. I'm telling you, it's not good for you. Remember, journaling is a way for you to put your thoughts down, whatever you're feeling, and then you could just put it away. It's not something that you have to carry in your brain. That's what journaling basically is. I have so many journals, and I don't go back to them because that's exactly what journaling is. You're putting your thoughts, whatever you did today, whatever you were angry about, and boom, you put it down and you let it go. There's a kind of theme, as you see in my my list. Next is, if you experience any type of thoughts of self-deleting, self-mutilation, or doing anything that's reckless or harmful to you, seek help immediately. Go to the hospital, go to the doctor, call the ambulance, call the police. They will help you. Do not delay. And last but not least, in this list, learn. And don't forget, God isn't just the creator. He can be your partner, your friend, your guide, your anchor through life. If you truly need someone there, God is the perfect companion. You got that? That's my whole list. Now, I hope you guys have a wonderful, beautiful, blessed day. And if you want to share this video with someone else, please do, because mental health is something that we should not ignore.